Well, hello there and welcome back. So with the Quest 2 having recently outsold every previous Oculus headset combined, including the Rift, the Go and even the original Quest, I think it's a good moment to start talking about what we want for the next headset in the lineup. We are getting closer to VR going mainstream, and we also know that Facebook is working on a new one, but we don't know what its specs are going to be and when it's going to release. I actually made a video about why it's going to take a while before this Oculus Quest 3 Pro or whatever it's going to be called will be launching and will be sold to the main public. If you are interested in that video, then check out the link in the description below or click on the info card above me. But that doesn't stop us from getting excited and talking about what we would like to see added to this mysterious headset. So let's jump right into the metaverse and have some fun. Let's go! We're starting with an upgrade in hardware. To make this headset future-proof, it can definitely use a faster chipset with a higher field of view, resolution and refresh rate. This will give developers the opportunity to make games that feel truly next-gen, games that look prettier, have more in-depth mechanics and are larger in scale. It would also help if they made the upcoming HMD smaller and lighter to improve its wearability. Things that are still a little bit too early, I would say, are eye and lip tracking. We have seen that Facebook is experimenting with this kind of stuff, but who knows if it's going to be added to the Oculus Quest 3. Time will tell. And that brings me to its VR controllers. The current touch controllers that we have are nice, but they really scream for finger tracking, smarter haptics and adaptive triggers that let you feel more of the virtual world, making things really interactive and lifelike. We want to be even more immersed, and PlayStation 5's DualSense controller has already proved that this is the way forward, so Oculus can't stay behind. Battery. Without a battery pack, the Quest 2 can be used for about 2 to 3 hours max, and I hope that with the Quest 3 we're going to see an increase in power. I do understand battery technology is slowly moving forward, but even if we can get just 30 minutes to an hour extra, I would be cool with that. Longer charging cable. Throughout the years, the charging cable has become shorter and shorter. I would like it to be at least 3 meters, so it's easier for me to find a spot to charge my headset, and I can use it as a link cable as well, so I can play PC VR games from my computer and stream them to my Quest. But I don't think Oculus is going to do this, as that would take away their opportunity to sell their fiber cable that has been specifically made to do all of that. Next up is comfort. Instead of a cheap soft strap that makes the headset even more front heavy than it already is, the Oculus Quest 3 should come with a premium head strap that balances out the front and the back. Plus, that doesn't fall apart. We need a strap that is durable. With that, they need to include 2 face gaskets for different face shapes and 2 covers that are washable so that it's easier to share, because we do see a lot of families sharing one Quest, and it's kind of nasty to be using one cover for everyone. So yeah, maybe sell this as a bundle. I get it that you don't want to give everything for free, but offer different packages for different kinds of people. Audio. The inbuilt speakers of the current Quest are not bad, but they are not sealing you off from the real world. So it would be great to be able to buy a pair of additional headphones that can be attached to the strap itself to upgrade your immersion. Hopefully the microphone will then also get a touch up, as it doesn't sound super crisp and it lacks a bit of bass too, so if they can make it sound stronger, I think this is going to work in everyone's favor within VR. Not the most important, but color and style options. Since the Quest has a variety of users from young to old, I think it would be a good idea to sell different color options to make it more appealing. As much as I like the off-white meets black that Oculus went for with Quest 2, I do think it will excite more people if there were more colors to choose from. It's understandable if they want to stick with their Apple-esque branding, but maybe they could then sell decals or cases that you can use to pimp your headset. A quick but effective solution that will catch more eyes, and they could collaborate with movies and do a tie-in with a certain film that runs in the cinema, or do something with a video game that is about to come out. So yes, I think a lot of people would be interested in constantly changing up the style of their headset. Then RGB See-Through. Right now, if you want to look into the real world, everything is in black and white. Plus, it warps a little as well. It would be more than logic to install cameras on the Quest 3 that are full color, so it will be more natural and better to see what's going on around you. Not only that, it also opens up possibilities for more mixed reality functions, such as bringing your menu into the real world, and this can be combined with the hand tracking. Let's get into the IPD Slider. In my opinion, getting rid of the IPD Slider on the Quest 2 was a mistake. Having just 3 modes that you can switch between makes things more consumer friendly. Yes, I get it, but it does at the same time also leave out a lot of users who do not meet its requirements, and that's a shame. The fact you can't adjust your IPD well in VR doesn't help either. It kind of breaks the immersion. So what I would say is bring back the slider, or add a system that can automatically adjust it for you. Aha! Storage. I know people said they wanted a way to expand their storage. One of the ideas was to add a slot for micro SD cards, but honestly, I don't think Oculus is going to do this, as again, it takes away their precision to sell you models with a certain amount of gigabytes. What they could do though is let you download and play games in the cloud, but right now that stuff is super experimental and I'm not sure if that's going to be ready when the Quest 3 launches. And that ties in very nicely with the wireless module I would like to see. Right now, the Quest has no official module that is made specifically for streaming games. As we have seen a rapid increase of people using the Quest as a PC VR headset to connect to Steam, it would be more than logical to upgrade the headset and unlock its potential to have a WiGig connection. With that, they could introduce their own streaming service in collaboration with Virtual Desktop. I know that's highly unlikely, but it would be so cool if they did that, because they can introduce so many awesome VR games, PC VR games, such as Lone Echo, Arctica 1, Wilson's Heart, Stormland, Medal of Honor, Asgard's Wrath. I could go on forever. There are so many that nowadays are just sitting in the store and are not getting played by many people anymore, as PC VR is not really in Oculus their site. So they should use their back catalog and reintroduce it to people. And with a streaming service, I think that could work. Okay, social features. What the Quest 3 really needs is a social hub that allows you to meet up with friends, watch movies, party up for games, or just simply hang out. A personal space that you can completely customize with furniture, achievements, and more. The Oculus Go did this very well with rooms. So all that Facebook has to do is learn from what they made in the past and implement it. Now for my favorite subject, we're tuning into the sharing features. As a content creator myself, I know how hard it is to record and live stream with the Quest 2. I want Oculus to make it easier to record and share content on this new headset. It will be in their favor to invest more time into something that can do this. What it will result in is more video creators, streamers, and consumers willing to share what they experienced in VR. And that will result into free exposure on social media that can potentially excite more people to buy one themselves. Another very important point that can make or break the Oculus Quest 3 is more frequent releases of a variety of high-quality games, experiences, and apps. In terms of releases and level of quality, the current store is a roller coaster. Let's be honest, you have months in where you only get a handful of games and apps, and there are months in where you get loads of titles that are dropping out of nowhere. And some of them are great, but there are also others that are kind of half-baked and shouldn't be on the store in the first place. Oculus seems to be struggling to find a flow to approve and release things at the right moment, failing to keep users hooked, because that's what it results in. You have a lot of people out there who in the end sell their headsets off or put them on the shelf because they are disappointed with the offering or have no idea what to expect because there is no roadmap. So to avoid this, Oculus needs to organize and communicate things better, as there are sometimes games that can take years to launch, while others are unannounced and just appear on the store. And next to that, investing money in more famous IPs is also going to help, something they are already doing as we speak. We have Assassin's Creed and Splinter Cell coming later, I don't know when. Again, roadmap. Anyways, different genres will be appreciated too, because loads of the games are shooters on the store. Well, for example, the strategy, animation and the puzzle genre, in my eyes, is underrepresented. On the Quest 3, I hope they have figured this out, as content is king. Another wild idea. Game Pass. What they could do to satisfy customers and make them return is add a Game Pass. PlayStation and Xbox are great examples of companies who know how to reward their users for sticking with their platform. Giving people free games each month will increase the engagement and will give developers the opportunity to plug their title. Talking about free stuff, demos. Demos have proved to be a nice and quick solution for mostly indies to increase the chance of people buying their games, as they get a better idea of what it's all about and they might share their experience with their friends, and those will also play that demo and be like, I should buy that game too. So it has many advantages. Sell the Quest in more countries. If you are living in North America or in Europe like me, you might not necessarily care about this, but there are still a lot of countries around the world that do not have the option to buy the Quest. I want everyone to have the opportunity to experience the magic of VR, no matter where they are located. The last thing I want for Quest 3 is Oculus taking away the fact that a Facebook account is required. There are a lot of people out there who simply do not own a Facebook account or do not want to have to use one while playing games or working out and watching movies. If you own an account, cool, have the option to link it. But I think it is as fair to let people skip this if they feel like it. Platforms like Steam, Xbox, PlayStation, Epic Games and others are doing this too, so I don't see a reason for the Quest to be any different. And that's about it. I want to thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to slam that like button and let me know in the comments below if there is anything else you would like to see coming to the Oculus Quest 3 or whatever it's going to be called. I think most of the points that I spoke about in this video are going to make this headset super duper epic and will bring us closer to the tipping point of VR going mainstream. Thanks for watching, and now it's time for me to, well, sign off, and as I always say, and I see you all next time. See you in the metaverse. Bye bye.